Hey guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today I just wanted to do a quick update on my life. I'm really excited to share, and like most of you might notice from the description, I got my boobs back. So I'm so happy that my 18-month-old daughter is now, I'm sorry I was counting, like is she 18 months? I think she's 18 months. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. She is now officially not being breastfed anymore, which is great for mom because after a while you just kind of want your boobs back and you want your body and you want to be able to eat what you want and just do what you want without, like affecting your child. And I slowly stopped breastfeeding my daughter when she turned 1. So in January she turned 1 and I pulled back from breastfeeding her as much. I wasn't doing the pumping at work, and I just kind of pulled back from that because I just thought that 1 year is good, and she's now eating well and she's taking in all the vitamins that she needs. My milk was just kind of supplemental, and I know that there's articles that say 1 year is best, 2 years is better, but to me I was like, okay, 1 year, and if she weans off, perfect. If she doesn't, I'll keep going. But I didn't want to go up to 2 years. I don't know, she's getting bigger, and for me it just didn't work. So it was getting kind of hard at work too, because every time I had to take a pump break, and that would be another story about pumping at work, which is just so difficult. And yeah, anyways, what was I? So I kind of pulled off of breastfeeding in January, and then February I was only doing a night feed, which was bad because the doctor told me, her pediatrician told me to skip the night feed so she could sleep better at night. But every time she would wake up, and I was just so tired, I was waking up at 3 in the morning to go to work. I was just exhausted, and I was like, shh, here is the boob, shh, quiet, go back to sleep so I can go to sleep. So yeah, that's what I was doing. I was still night feeding, and then occasionally feeding, and I still had milk, but it just wasn't a lot, and there was really no point. It was more like a comfort thing. So fast forward to now, we're in June, and my cousins invited me out to Chicago, so we went to visit them, and I left my kids with their grandparents, which they do a fabulous job of taking care of my kids. They're really the best people in the world, and they're so good with them. And my son loves going to his grandma's house, and my daughter, I was really nervous and I know she was too. My mother-in-law was really nervous about taking care of her because she knows she still kind of goes on the boob. So I was just like, oh my God, I'm gonna have to call her every day. This is how I put Isabel to sleep. Try to give her a bath, and then, kind of give her my nighttime routine so that she could possibly go to sleep without the boob. And she had this really bad habit. I noticed she was just putting her hand in my boob all the time. Just kind of just caressing my nipple. And I noticed it was more of a safety thing. Some kids have safety blankets and safety toys, and her was my safety nipple. And I was like, dude, I want that back. I hate that feeling of her little, and she would do it to my husband, she would do it to everybody. She would do even her little brother, she would be I was like, no, we're not doing this anymore. So I was like, it's time. So I needed my time away from her because I had been seeing other people how to take the nipple away from your child. I just needed my time to take that nipple away. So I was like, okay, I need to take myself out of the equation. Chicago's perfect timing. I'm gonna be away from her. I hope that my mother-in-law can put her to sleep without trouble. So I would call every night or every morning and be like, hey, is everything okay? How's the baby? And how the baby sleep? This is the little monster. Say hello. Yeah? I'm telling them how I'm taking the nipple out of your mouth. Yeah, and like it, Chichita. yeah. Okay, so I would call her every morning, and I would just ask her, like, how did the baby sleep? And she told me that she was actually sleeping pretty well, and that what she was doing was that, like, she was giving her bath, and she was just, you know, like, rocking with her, and every time she'd wake up, she'd just be like, shh, and, like, tapping her back, or they would, like, tie her up, not tie her up, but they would, like, put a blanket on her, like, really tightly so she wouldn't move that much, kind of, like, to wake herself up. And so hearing that was like, okay, it's possible to put her to sleep without my nipple. Like, I need to stop being so lazy and just do it. And when we came back the first night, I was like, all right, from this moment on, like, I really cannot give her the boob. Like, she was able to sleep without me for a few nights that we were gone. And so now she needs to sleep without me, like, for good. Without my nipple. And so the first night, she fell asleep. And then she woke up right when I got in the bed. And she was like, and then she, like, rolled up on top of me. And I was like, oh my God, this is the moment of truth. Like, this is the moment that I need to prove myself. Like, I'm going to be that mom. I'm going to do this. No more boobs for you. No more nipple. And so then I was like, all right, Val, stay strong. Like, talking to myself in my head, thinking. And she just, like, cried for, like, not even a minute. She was just like, and, like, turning on my body, like, on top of me. Like, she was just, like, turning like this. And then she fell asleep. And I was like, oh my God, she's sleeping. I'm so happy. And this was on Monday night. So today is Saturday. And so Monday night passes. And I'm like, oh my God, she slept. Like, in the night, she woke up again. Same thing, kind of crying. And I noticed she was kind of thumb sucking a little bit and going like her tongue, like she was using it like as a pacifier, because my kids don't take pacifiers. So they've never liked the pacifiers. So they were just like, and I was so excited. I was like, oh my God, she's kind of like self-soothing herself back to sleep. I was like, thank you, Jesus, because I just needed that. So after that, I was just kind of like so excited for her to be an independent baby. So I was like, okay, the next night we're going to do the same thing. You know, like she went to a babysitter, I went to work. And the next night, same thing. Like she cried a little bit, but she went to sleep. Like she took her night bottle and she went to sleep. And I was just so happy because I'm like, oh my God, I did it. Like, I mean, I didn't do it. Like my mother-in-law did it, but like she helped me. I just had to remove myself from the equation, and I'm so happy that she no longer needs the nipple because it was just taking a toll on me. Like, it just was. Like, I love breastfeeding. I'm an advocate for it. Like, do it. It's great. But to a certain extent, it's like, come on, man. Like, it just doesn't feel right anymore. Like, your nipple no longer have to worry about breastfeeding clothes. Like, is this shirt easy to, like, breastfeed in? Just like my daughter always being on me, and I'm just so grateful. It's such an exciting time. So yeah, guys, sorry about not being able to share with you guys that much. We're on vacation and we're new to this, so we kind of suck at vlogging. But we will try to get back onto the, get back on it so that we can upload more videos and share more things with you guys. Just a quick update about my life and something exciting that happened to me. So yeah, please stay tuned, guys, for more videos. And like, we always say, please like and subscribe if you do like our content. And we will be better at uploading more things. Yeah. So, hope you guys have a great weekend. Bye. Happy Father's Day also to all the daddies out there of the world. Mom life is hard, but dad life is also the struggle. So, thank you to all the dads who have been there for everyone. So, yeah.